It's like
Oh, he's here.
not
Everyone
actively.
stop.
All right, shut your face, because joining us all the way from Wallabies camp, it's Samu Kerevi. Samu, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, boys. How are you?
We're living the dream, man. How you holding up? Big loss on the weekend, but an absolute corker of a game. You guys holding up all right? You got your massage out of the way this evening?
Yeah. We had a day off. You guys can hear me all right? All
Yeah,
good?
we can hear you well,
loud
man.
and clear.
Sorry, just on the laptop. I've been telling Dossie my phone's. I still got an iPhone 7, so it's hard to do videos or anything on that. But
They're not pay. He doesn't earn enough yen to upgrade his phone.
Yeah,
apparently, staying humble. I like it.
yeah, pulled up all good. Boys had a day off today just to get around each other and get more recovery in. But no, everyone's all good. Just disappointed about the loss.
And Samu, just obviously a great win in the first test, a disappointing loss in the second. What do you guys need to fix up to get that win at the SCG on the weekend?
Yeah, I think just for us, biggest thing is just our game, trying to get our game going, and obviously the discipline stuff hasn't been well for us. We definitely need to be more disciplined in the past two games, and when you got a guy like Farrell, he can hit 3 points, and they got a great set piece, so giving them the field advantage, it's never going to be easy for us. That's definitely one thing we got to shore up, but yeah, we're confident in our game once we get it going. You saw in Saturday night's game, I think we went into their half once in that first half, and we got points out of it. So yeah, just this biggest thing is our discipline.
Sam, obviously won in the first game, lost the second game, but the biggest theme for me has been you guys playing for each other. Like, it seems to be almost like do or die out there. Like, you're really bound together in both games. Is this something that Dave is instilling in you? Where is this kind of coming from?
Yeah, I got to give credit to our coaching staff. For me, I feel like I just recently came in last year, but they put a lot of trust in us. The last couple of years, they picked a young squad after Dave came in, and that's a title that we don't want anymore. We don't want that same thing saying, "Oh, they're a young team," and that. I think Dave's put a lot of trust in us. Has built a lot of culture within the team, and you see that flow onto their Super Rugby teams this year, playing some outstanding footy. The changes of the tires and that. I think it's a flow-on effect from the confidence you get from Wallabies, and obviously it's vice versa. You play some good Super Rugby. Have a good Super Rugby season, it flows on into the Wallaby season. So I think that Dave and the coaching staff has done really well in that space to grow the culture, to embrace, all our cultures in the team. We've got a lot of Pacific Islanders, Aussies, Indigenous side and everything. So to embrace all that makes us really work hard for each other. And so when we get out on the field, really putting in for not just the guys on the 23, but the guys have been putting us through our paces through training and that whole squad.
Samu, mate, friends here. Hey, Darcy's just sitting there like just not doing anything. Mate, you've been in Sungoliath the last couple of years and been lucky to play with some unreal players. Who's been the best on field to take the field with, like your Bowden Barrett, Tavita Lee, etc., and who is the best off field?
I'll start with on field. I think we've got. Oh man, I can't like with Baz and D-Mac, I can't pick them apart. I think I've grown real close to both of them, and for me, I've been in a blessed position to play with, some of the top class All Blacks in the world, and they're top class players in the world. So,
Oh no!
shit.
You there?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just dropped out a bit. You're
All
back.
good?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't think I paid my Wi-Fi bill either on my phone. Sorry, boys.
You there?
Oh no, we've lost him. Have we lost him? Oh no, we lost Samu Kerevi. No, he's still there.
There he is.
You guys, is it cutting off?
No, it's all good now,
You're back
mate.
now, man.
Hey, you better upgrade your data.
I think it's my data, boys. I still need to get a new phone as well and data. But no, I was just saying I can't pick out of Bodie and D-Mac, who's on field. I think they both bring something different, and I've been blessed to be able to play with two great All Blacks. But then you got guys like Tavita Lee, who just sparks it up for us on the field. I give him the ball and I just start running forward. To be honest, just knowing that he'll break some tackles and get the ball back. But I guess off the field, I'd have to give it to D-Mac. He's been pretty good off the field this last year, but Baz ain't too bad either. He's a bloody professional, man. Like pretty good on the field, but when he's off, he's off. Can't go into it too much. I might get a call from the All Blacks. So, nah, but yeah, I'll speak about D-Mac. But he's awesome, bro. He was got real close with him. We had a little coffee club going, but off the field, he was good quality for the boys. So
no hard
real
feelings with Bowden and absolutely steamrolling him the other year. There's no banter.
Oh yeah. When he first came into the squad, the boys were just always asking like, "You guys all good?" Or, nah, Baz, love Baz to death. I just water under the bridge for me. It's just something that happened. But he's awesome. Helped me out with my game a lot. At Suntory shows D-Mac. So to rub shoulders like guys like that, massive blessing, bro.
Mate, how good was it also on the weekend just looking into the grandstands and just seeing a packed house in Union again at Suncorp?
Oh, bro, it's unreal, like, especially wearing our Indigenous jersey and to almost have a sold-out crowd. Especially at home, and Suncorp's always special playing there. Got it about, obviously the result, but it's so good to play in Brisbane. Everyone turns out, and we get real good energy from the field and from the ground and the fans. But it's unreal to see something like that. But yeah, just guttering about the loss.
Samu, mate, big fat Dars here, mate. When you first came into club footy or started your Reds career, who was the one guy when you were a young bloke and you had to play against in the centres that you were like, oh no, this one's going to be a big one?
And why is it big fat Dars?
And why was it me? No, because back in my day it was Lloyd Johansson or Junior Palisasa.
Oh yeah.
So you're saying
who was your Junior
the Lloyd
Palisasa?
Johansson
Yeah.
to Samu Kerevi?
Yeah. No. Who was his guy?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, because I think my last year of school, maybe, or my first year out of school, I came to Jeeps, and to be honest, it was Taps, the Tapawai brothers.
Rex and Ben.
Yeah, for me, like, cause especially I looked up to Taps a lot because he was kind of like the first Islander at the Reds that kind of like had a similar body shape where he's a ball runner but was trying to get real skillful, like someone besides Nonu that you watch on the international stage. So, because I was a Sunnybank junior, seeing those guys play at Reds and then kind of playing club footy, I think my first game was played like Colts, and then they were kind of the two that I was kind of looking at thinking. Sorry, did you get me there?
Yeah, we got you.
So nah. Someone's just trying to call my phone.
I was going to say, did Fringe just send you a dick pic or something? Your eyes lit up.
He's squinting. Squinting. Where is it?
No, I was at the Burley Pab on the weekend, so just making sure that's something from there on the weekend. So. I was probably the Top Boy brothers, and who was I think it was Bondi at Brothers. Was Bondi playing Brothers at the time?
Yeah,
he was so good.
Yeah, he was. I think he was like my first game I played, and that was the first time I played Premier Rugby. It was against Brothers, and I remember like they were just talking shit. I was like, as a young guy, I was like, bro, what's going on? He was just like telling me to run it, and they weren't going too hard at me. I think they were going just at the Jeep, but like, you're known as the filth, and like just the crowd was going. And as a young kid, I was just like, bro, you can't be mean like that.
Why are they yelling at me?
Love it. And Dale,
why they yelling?
Damon at the back just.
Yes.
Was that when we won 49-0?
I just got here, so it was that was probably when I was growing up, and then like once I started played with Freeney there, kind of got confidence from Shane Arnold. Like, he was massive for me, bro. Instilled a lot of confidence in me, and he was kind of like the first coach that dropped me. And ever since then, I was pretty keen to play.
You talked about your the skill sets there just before with Taps and yourself. We saw in the first test a lot more than we've seen previously. Some kicking from you. Is the kicking and that distribution part of your game, obviously got the powerful running, is that something that you've been consciously working on over the last couple of seasons?
Yeah, bro. I've been working on it the past 3 years at Suntory. So it's Seth Fangasi trying to call me. He's watching and trying to stop, bro. So, it's just like I've been, in his moon boot, his fake moon boot.
He's probably got gout. He's put the moon boot on.
It's true. It's true that he put the moon boot on just so he didn't have to play on the weekend, so he could go to Lucan's going away. Hey,
Allegedly.
I'm,
Oh, no. This is a shit show. Let's go. Well, you're back, Samu.
Sorry, boys.
Supples, tip.
Well, I'm no snitch. I'm not gonna say anything about stuff. But all I can say is I'm pretty sure he can run well.
Supples, Tino here. I've just got one question. Can you confirm or deny that Luke Hahn's coming into the camp this week?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he definitely is coming in along with Mark. So be good to have the big goose in camp.
Nice and
It
hydrated.
brings a lot of. Oh yeah, I was hydrated, so that's all right.
Well, Khan.
But it's question. To answer Aiden's question, but yeah, I've been working on it for the past 3 years at Suntory, bro. They're big on growth over there, and the coaching staff has helped me heaps. Every Wednesday, just doing heaps of kicking and passing, just so I can be comfortable. If I have to pull it out, I can pull it out. But I just work on my running game. It's my strength, so I'm trying to stick to it.
Well, Khan is obviously coming into the squad, as you touched on, as well as Marky Mark, as injury cover, because we saw on the weekend Geordie Pataya with that concussion, but what looks like long-term injuries to Izzy Parise, CK to Neville, and potentially Scotty Seo, coupled with, Isaac Rodder before the tournament. We saw a couple last week, Andrew Kellaway and all that sort of stuff. The injury toll is rising, obviously, within the camp. I think 11 out of the initial 35 are now on the injury list. Samu, does that sort of dampen the spirits, or does that sort of bring you guys closer together? You got new guys coming in, it sort of rejuvenates everybody, and you tend to have to bond together to sort of kick England's ass next weekend, essentially?
We just keep it moving, bro. It's part of rugby. I know, you sign up for rugby, you understand injuries part of it. It's more dampening for us, like knowing what those guys have to go through now. Rehab, and so we're just getting around those guys, especially guys like Iz and that. If anyone who's got long-term injuries, just getting around those boys. It's obviously, that's probably the dampening part, is like just seeing your mate go down.
Yeah.
Even seeing a guy like Toji go down for England, like, you never want to see that stuff, It's part of the business, but we've got to keep moving. We've got to keep our preparation going, and guys that step into the squad, they don't have to fill anyone else's shoes. They just got to be themselves, bring their energy in, bring their personality, and learn our systems and that. And we just, again, like I said, just keep moving.
And what's on the radar for you in the future then, Samu? Obviously, you're over in Japan at the moment. Are there sort of inklings that you might come back to Australian rugby? Do you want to come back to Super Rugby?
Stylesy giving you that open checkbook yet?
Yeah.
Are you the third housemate with
Alex Martin.
Alex Marmy?
Do we have another
Have
exclusive?
we got bunk beds?
Yeah, I watched I watched last when Lecky was in the podcast and he was dropping bombs, and
I don't think he knew what he was doing. Yeah.
We're like, what?
yeah, I don't think you know what you were saying there, cuz.
It's fine. It's fine.
I saw Echo at Captain John, and came up to him. I was like, man, you need to do a better job, mate.
He said
Yeah, he was just laughing, having a laugh about it.
Atco sent me a DM on Instagram. He was like, "Dos man, stay off my turf."
Yeah.
I tagged him in it. I was like, we are better than Atco.
Yeah.
So when you go to the Rebels?
It's still, it's still up in the air. Oh, I've been telling I keep just saying to all the boys, Burn City, baby, Burn City, just geeing everyone up. Still all up in the air for me. Like, I was pretty set on Japan and stuff. Like, I'm loving it there. It's basically my home at the moment. I got my 2 brothers there, and I've spent more time with my brothers in these last 3 years than I have in my whole life. So, that puts things in perspective for me in terms of family. So, I'm not gonna shy away. The money's great. It helps me with my family and stuff like that. Especially as Dossie would know, coming from the islands is a lot more than just yourself. You've got to look after. But it's a responsibility that I love about playing footy. But it's just there's a lot more things I got to assess. But at the end of the day, money will be obviously one thing. But just seeing how my grandfather, I'm really close to my grandfather here in Brisbane. So wanting to spend more time with him and be around him. He's getting a bit older, and I don't want him kicking the bucket anytime soon. So just wanting to spend more time with family is probably the biggest thing that will pull me back home.
That's awesome. Samu, just touching on the group you've got at the moment in there at Wallaby Camp, what does it take as a group this weekend to knock off England? I mean, obviously coming off the loss on the weekend, how does it go from that to winning this weekend?
For us, it's I believe it's all a mindset. We have confidence in our abilities. We have confidence in our systems and in each other. I think it's just putting it out on the park. We don't shy away that we didn't play our best footy on the weekend, and that first 10, 20 minutes we didn't bring the physicality that we needed to bring, and we knew England was going to come out throwing punches, and we just didn't handle that well. So I think for us is a mindset going into this weekend. With our preparation, we prepare really well. But I think it's just the mindset, getting out on the field and putting everything that we've spoken about and trained all week to out on the park, and I know we'll play really well.
The battle of Ellis Genge and Tupou, who do you reckon won that, mate? We could stir the pot here.
Hard to say. I'll back Nella.
Yeah,
but
how good, mate?
yeah, I
Ellis
thought
Genge
Genge plays really well. Yeah. Oh, mate, they're all decent, but Genge, he's a guy that takes their pack forward, not just in the set piece, but in their phase play, and he's a great leader for them in that England pack and in the England team, and even with his club team, led him to that championship. So, he's had an awesome season, and he's a beast that we've kind of got to watch out for.
Loves to niggle, that's for sure. Big Fat Dash, you've got a question?
God. Yes, mate. I've got a hypothetical for you. Mate, say you had what you thought was a really close mate, right? And you went to his engagement party, and turns out it wasn't actually his engagement party. It was actually his wedding, right? Now, he'd actually got married a week before, but he only invited close friends and family, and you didn't go. Do you think that you'd then consider him a close friend? This is what J-Board did to us. This is what Jay got married without us. They didn't tell us.
Yeah, what you're leading out is that I've never considered you a close friend.
Okay. It's official. It's official.
Oh.
Jay, we had a very unsuccessful podcast for 2 or 3 years, right? We saw each other once a week, right? Tino wasn't even there. Right now,
I'm heartbroken for you.
Thank you. Finally, somebody said it. Yeah. Thank you, Samu. I will take that as an apology, J-Ball. Thank you.
I love you, Big Fat Dash. You're just a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, Samu, thanks so much for joining us, brother. We really appreciate it. We'll be cheering you on this weekend as you belt the Poms down at the SCG. It's at the SCG for some reason, not too sure. But say la vie. But hopefully we see you in Aussie Rugby again soon. Hopefully we can see you at the Reds or maybe down at the Rebels. But, mate, all the best, and we'll be cheering you on.
Cheers, boys. I appreciate having me on. Try to come down to the show when I'm free. Cheers,
Hell
guys.
yeah, man.
Love you, Samu.
Bloody oath.
Thanks, Wingman.
Love you, Samu. Round of applause, everybody. Samu Kerevi.
What a man.
That was good times, man.